Hey guys, it's Amber here. So JD and I wanted to start doing a weekly video just to check in with you guys, give you some encouragement. And with everybody going back to school, we thought we would kind of focus on back to school this week. So we have a couple of tips for you on what to... JD, bro. That's not how you wear a mask. What are you doing?
I just, back to school tips. That one, encouraging to wear masks.
Tip number one, don't wear your mask or gaiter like this at school if you're in a public school.
Well, how else am I going to stay safe? What do you mean don't wear your
Let's show them how to wear a mask, JD.
All right, fine. I guess you don't want to cover your eyes. So this is the way to wear a gaiter right here. And then you can pull it down when the teacher's not looking. Just kidding. Keep it up. But I don't really want to wear that during the video, so I'm going to just kind of keep a headband on. How about that?
There you go. Multiple ways to use it.
That's right.
I like it.
That's right. Amber, do you have any stories from back to school, or like when you were a kid growing up that you remember that were good?
I can't really think of any right now, but I'm sure you've got some.
Oh, I've got some. Actually, I got this one story. So one of my favorite things to do when I was in elementary school growing up was to pencil fight. Have you ever done that?
Yes, I have.
Pencil fighters?
I do.
And so I was thinking that maybe we could actually have a couple pencils.
Let's do this.
Maybe we get pencil fight now. Okay, so there's yours.
I might have forgotten how to do this.
If you guys don't remember how, this is how it works. So you just
don't do this at school though.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So the first person holds it like this, and the other person takes the eraser side. And you can't put your finger like that because that's cheating. But you hold it on the tip of the pencil, and then you just smack it and try to break the pencil. So you just hit it. And then if it breaks, then you win. And if it doesn't break, then you gotta hold it and the other person gets a chance. And you just do that until one of the pencils breaks, and the person that's got the broken pencil is the loser. So I thought we could pencil fight today.
Okay.
And I was trying to come up with like a challenge, or not a challenge, like whoever loses has to do something. Or I thought maybe since I'm gonna win clearly, I thought I would maybe smash you in the face with some whipped cream or something like that.
I don't like that idea.
Well, I'll tell you what. What if we let the viewer leave a comment in the comment section and tell us what we should do, what the punishment should be, and then we'll do it on next week's video. How about that?
I'm gonna win, so let's see what JD's punishment is.
All right, we'll find out what Amber's punishment is gonna be. You leave in the comment what it is. All right, you ready? I'll let you go first.
So we have to have an even number of chances, though, right?
No, I mean it's just whoever's pencil breaks first. That's it.
So if I break yours right now.
If it breaks, I'll lose. So hold on. Don't hit my fingers. All right, here we go.
What if I break my own pencil?
Then you lose.
I'm scared.
All right, ready?
I'm scared. Yes. This could take forever.
These are really strong pencils. Oh, I put a dent in it.
Oh, he tipped it. Dang.
You gotta be careful too pulling back on the pencil because it might snap.
This is gonna take forever.
Oh, that's gonna be a good one. I can tell. It's already.
So this is the way we should do it? No,
I don't know. You just do it however you want. Oh, that was close.
No, it fell out of my hand.
Alright, whatever. I'll lose.
How good one.
Okay, well, we do want to really give you guys some tips, and we thought we'd start by sharing a Bible verse with you that we thought would be applicable for everybody that's going back to school in the next week or so. So, Amy, you want to tell them about the Bible verse?
Yeah, so Philippians 4:6. Make sure you guys look this up. This is a great verse just to really live by. But right now with school up, we think it's just really applicable as well. So Philippians 4:6 says, "Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything." So just really focus on that, guys, going back to school. I know it's going to look different for everyone. Some of you are going to be in public school. Some are going to be in private school. Some are going to be doing homeschooling. Some of you are going to be even doing virtual school. But this applies to everyone. So just really think about that. Things are going to look so different, but when we can focus on this verse to not worry about anything, because we know that God provides everything that we need, and He wants us to pray to Him anywhere and everywhere. And that's what I always teach the kids in the children's ministry, is you can pray anytime you want to, anywhere you want to. It doesn't have to be a formal time of the day, at nighttime right before you go to bed. I know we all, as parents, but myself being a parent as well, we always encourage our children to say their bedtime prayers, which is great, but that doesn't mean you can't pray also just throughout the day, walking down the hall, when you're at home doing schooling, whatever it is you're doing. God wants us to pray about everything, and that helps take away, that anxiety and those worries that we may have. So that's a great verse to focus on.
Yeah, that is a good verse, and especially, there's certainly lots to worry about going back to school this year especially, and so anytime you start to worry, let that be a reminder to pray. So here's our tips. Back to school, we're going to rush through them real fast and give them to you. I'll start, and we'll just go back and forth. So first of all, tip number 1 I have for you is to stay positive and just focus on the positive, because there's so much negative out there. Make sure you focus on the positive.
Yeah. I think a good one is wash your hands, especially when you're in public settings. We want to keep those hands clean.
That's a good one. And then also, I think it's a really good idea to just be strategic about how you set your routines for the day, because it's going to be kind of hectic, especially those of you that are in public school. You might be in school one day and then out of school the next day and all that. Be strategic about setting a good routine. Wake up on the same time, go to bed on the same time, work in some Bible study or some prayer time into those routines. But if you get a good routine going, it can help you a lot.
Yep, absolutely. Next one I like is smile. Always keep a smile on your face. That can help you. It can help others when you're walking down the hall. Smile. Even though you may have a mask on, that's okay. You can still smile under your mask, because I truly believe that you can tell even when someone's smiling under their mask, because their eyes change just a little bit. You can see it in their eyes.
Yeah, mine get really squinty.
Yeah, mine too. So just keep a smile on your face. It makes you feel better. It makes others feel better. And it's just a good way. That kind of goes back to Jamie's first one, is staying positive as well.
That's right, yeah. And so the next one would be, I say this all the time to teenagers, you are who you hang around. Be wise, be careful about who you choose to be your friends, who you're going to spend the most of your time with. You're going to be surrounded by a lot of new people, most likely. You'll see some familiar faces, but you'll be in classes with different people and all that. And so choose your friends wisely, because if you surround yourself with godly people, it's going to help you be a lot better off in the long run.
Yeah, pray about everything. I mean, that we've already talked about that in our Philippians 4:6 verse, but just remember that throughout your day. It's almost just like having a conversation with God. Again, it doesn't have to be anything formal. Just keep Him. If He's on the forefront of your mind, you're going to remember to talk to Him. You're going to remember to pray. It doesn't have to be anything big that you're praying about. It could be very, very minimal as you're walking in to the school for the, that first day or whatever. And some of you have already went back to school, so that's great. But just remember to just, keep those lines of communication open with God, and just remember to talk to Him throughout the day.
And be respectful, right? You want to respect your teachers, your principals, the custodians. Be respectful to the people who are in authority. Even be respectful to your peers.
Parents.
If you want respect, you have to give respect first. And so make sure you be respectful. It will go so much easier for you throughout the school year if you do that.
Yes. Remember, God loves you. He's always there for you. There's nothing that we can do as believers that will take God's love away from us. He's thinking about us all day long. So just remember that He's always there with you, even when you may not feel it. He is there, and He loves you, and that'll never change.
That's right. And then the last one that we have for you today is don't forget to celebrate the victories, even if they're small victories. You get a grade, an A on your homework assignment, or maybe you just make a friend, or you make the teacher smile, or just the small victories. Make sure you celebrate those. Kind of goes back to being positive and smiling. If you're staying positive and you're smiling and you're celebrating the wins, it's going to just help your mentality a whole lot better and help you keep from those blues that a lot of times come in the fall. So that's all we have for you today, guys. We're going to try to make another video next week, so don't forget to leave the comments about what my punishment is.
His punishment will be
no whipped cream in the face. No whipped cream in the face.
But and I get to do it.
Yeah, that's right. Amber will administer the punishment in the next
video. And
video.
You'll get to see it.
Yeah. All right, you guys have a good day. Take care.
Good luck. Back to school.
We're
We
praying
love
for
you guys.
you.
Yep.
Take care.